Hi, my name is Eugene, and I'm a co-founder and CEO of getmeIns. We came from Israel. We're proud to announce the launch of our product here in DIA Barcelona. First of all, I would like all of you to have a close look at the gentleman next to me. Come out. This is my partner, Senor Geyzersky, with 25 years experience in software technology, software architect, expert, domain-driven design, with a strong background of building intelligent systems. A lot of people call him the brain, but I call him the beast. The reason I call him the beast is since we met, I started to train him 4 times a week with a special program, including CrossFit, swimming, and boxing. And this guy, I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, can hold his own in the ring. So on the surface, you see a regular nerd, glasses, coding all day long, walking slowly, talk slowly, but on approach, the book more than its cover. And it can surprise you. That's exactly how insurance companies deal with fraud, on approach, when it's already happened or happening, and catching them by surprise. Exactly like my partner could catch you by surprise. So our message for you with the one guy that we want to show you now, a great example of this, Michael Zemlansky. Russian Mike, glasses, you see the glasses? Looks like a nerd. He caused $280 million fraud damages in US. It took 5 long years to catch him and to bring him to justice. But the damage already been done. And actually, they didn't caught him on insurance fraud. They caught him on money laundering, which brought investigation to insurance fraud. 5 years, $280 million. So our message to you all, ladies and gentlemen, fraud is not a criminal activity. Fraud is a terrorist activity. And in order to fight it, you, as always, has to be one step ahead, able to predict it and not just to react to it. Not catching you by surprise. Mr. Geyzersky, por favor, could you please show us how it works?
Thanks, Eugene. Thanks for kind words and a good nerd description. So, ladies and gentlemen, getmeIns is a mobile-first platform that makes data fusion from multiple information sources. And we utilize predictive learning and link analysis to predict fraud at point of sale, not at point of claim. That is a traditional way of handling fraud. So as a result, we believe this will significantly reduce the loss ratio for insurance companies. So how do we do this, and which channels are we using? First of all, behavioral analytics. We provide to policyholders with a user-friendly mobile application, as we believe the world goes only mobile, that allows them purchasing insurance on under a micro insurance model. Our users just empowered to purchase insurance on a daily, weekly basis or monthly basis. So let me show the application. Okay, maybe switch to the camera, please. So as you see, it's a motor insurance module of the application. So with a great user experience, it's specifically crafted for this application by the best user experience experts in our country. So the user interface is really smooth. I will not go through the whole process, just to see We have developed a proprietary OCR mechanism for extracting data from driver license. This is dynamic. From driver license, from vehicle registration, and a number of additional algorithms just to make the life easier. So we would like to minimize the number of taps the user does and to make sure that the process is smooth and really fast. So we allow also to enter the data manually in case our sophisticated algorithms do not work for some reason, and we expect them to work properly. So actually, we didn't fill in any data, so all the packages actually are empty, but we provide the end user number of packages, including different covers and different insurance coverages. So a user can just choose whatever he wants, whatever bundle he needs. Of course, it depends on the quote we get from insurance company. This is our backend, actually. So at the end of the day, he has insurance for a period he chooses, is it daily, monthly, annually, or maybe hourly, God knows. So our policyholder can actually choose an additional coverage, and in case he wants to add another driver, he just adds another driver. We are talking now about motor insurance, but the same applies for other kinds of insurance. And also, we can enter payment details. We have a concierge 24/7, just to make sure that any issue is resolved immediately. In case of accident, people get nervous. They don't know how to fill these papers and what kind of information they must exchange. So they use our concierge just to make life easier, or just to report the accident. We take pictures on all the occasions. In case of accident, both parties take pictures, and we hold these pictures in our system. So our application, within the application, we have an integration with an advanced and best-of-breed IoT platform. This platform allows us to read the data from nearly any IoT or any connected devices. For example, devices like this Fitbit. Since we do a lot of sports, thanks to Eugene, and we do boxing, we do crossfitting, so we can actually use this data. So let's go to the application. So let's take Benjamin. So we know a lot of information about Benjamin, the most active places. We know his driving behaviors, his physical activity, if he does sports or no, and we know about the irregular heartbeats or things like that. Most active places, most active parking places, just to make sure that we know to eliminate zip code fraud or things like that. Okay? So the second source of information is the open source intelligence, is the OSINT. We use public data sources with scan data sources to learn the sentiment. We have developed a proprietary photogrammetry model based on a smartphone only, and we create a unique signature of a damaged part to make sure that we know to identify multiple usage of a damaged part across different accidents. And we match it against our database by using our proprietary algorithms. The next one is unstructured data that we use from insurance companies. We know to extract analytics from this and extract identities. Another one is link analysis. We analyze links between various parties involved in the process, and we made fraud rings out of them. So we have a number of valuable outcomes, and one of them is a strong identity. strong identity to allow MDM issues in the future. The next one, we create a possible fraud engagement score for each person involved in the process. And we alert insurance companies on irregular heartbeat and every event that may be of any interest to insurance companies. And the last but not the least, fraud rings. We evaluate fraud rings, and just to make sure that we know this is a criminal activity or terrorist activity, this is going to happen. So, Eugene, Mr. Greenberg, please conclude.
To summarize all that we said here, the story about my partner I told not because I wanted to scare you, because I just wanted to show you how might 100% walking fraud pattern look like. On a spot, you see the nerd. On approach, you see the beast. So what is getmeIns? getmeIns, it's a meetup. It's a fusion between quarter-of-century experience in insurance industry, climbing all the way up from being door-to-door insurance agent to CEO and chairman of insurance company. That would be me. And 25 years experience in technology would be my partner. We can predict your next fraud case. We can significantly reduce your loss ratio.